musicians, and especially the people who are coming to this fantastic Rewire festival, are really heightened listeners. They are professional listeners. They're listening all the time to something and finding the beauty in all kinds of sound.
When I go to a concert, I really go as a kind of learning experience. I hope to hear something I've never heard before. I hope to be surprised, energized, and excited by what I'm hearing. The curating that goes on to put this festival together is really drawing on so many different sources and offering that to the public as a kind of fantastic menu.
In the context of the programming, there's just so many artists who are trying new things and pushing the ways that we're understanding sound and performance and electronics. We need spaces like this. It's special to have festivals like Rewire that will actually embrace curiosity and experimentation.
My work has continued to expand the idea of what a concert hall is. Now that we live with the possibility of the access to all music all the time, we have to create new moments, new spaces, and new traditions, and possibly new rituals for music.
When I started beginning my career, I heard instrumentalists who were experimenting with their instruments. And I thought, wow, that's great. I want to do that with the voice. And so what I did was to just basically start imitating sounds and gradually building up a kind of vocabulary. I think we tend to think of instruments as being something external. The voice is inside our bodies. So thinking of the voice as an instrument, I happen to live in my instrument. But I know a lot of people who play other instruments. And they're living in their instrument also.
In many ways, for me, all sound is fair game. I've been writing for 8 cellos, my voice, some lamellophones that I collect. There's also electronics. There's field recordings of birds that can be found in East Africa, which is home for me. Nature has always made sound. And in the context of the project, I'm using field recordings of some birds that have been singing very similar songs for 1 million years.
I think when I create music, more than writing in time, I write in space. I work a lot with performative elements and medieval music traditions. My instruments are not particularly just sound-producing machines, but they are very architectural. They become part of the choreography of the people that interact with them.
There is some reason why I built the instrument, but mostly I call it object. I want to deconstruct the standard, because if I using terms of instrument, there is already like kind of the fundamental way how to play, but everybody can play my object with their own way.
I am presenting a fluid anatomy, a sound installation that uses an alternative technology called fluidics to perform computation. And I'm also performing with Coqueta, which is my alter ego. And it's a performance where I apply makeup and cosmetics in real time while distorting and controlling voltages in my machines. Machines and cosmetics have a common toxic ingredient that is lead.
We are about 8 to 10 artists, composers, musicians, visual artists. It's not a story in the ordinary sense. It's much more an abstract composition. Maybe it's possible to call it an audiovisual poem.
We have tried to work a lot with the layers on stage. In that sense, we also call it expanded cinema, because we play with the objects. It's like a concert. Everything is so closely connected, like a river that's floating.
The voice is this incredible thing that is beyond the self. I am presenting the premiere of my new performance, Gasp. I am working with a local ensemble. I have a kind of practice called choir, spelled Xoir. The idea that you could bring a group of people together who are otherwise strangers. The optimist in me believes in the fractal quality of these experiences bleeding into people's lives beyond the festival.